Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Archie. If you're new here, it's nice to see you. If you're not, welcome back. It's great to have you. So today's plan is to make a look based on SZA's Ctrl album that was released way back. And to this day, it's still one of my favorite albums. I have 3 palettes in mind to try this out with. And so yeah, let's get started. Alright, so the first palette I'm going to use is going to be the Fairy Tale Storybook Cosmetics palette, Robin Hood. And it's in the shape of a book, which I think is also really cute. But it also has these like very neutral woody colors. And to start off, I'm going to hit with Nottingham right here and put that in my crease using a dual-ended brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills and just blend it out. Honestly, when I first heard the Ctrl album, I fell in love. Like, I love SZA even before that album. And like, this album to this day, it still slaps no matter what time of day it is, what I'm going through. It's the album I'm always gonna like be in the mood for, whatever song it is. Sidebar, I do like this palette because it's also really easy to blend out. Like, I don't have to worry about struggling to get the color in. Next, I'm going to go to my second palette. I'm going to be jumping between all my palettes. And I'm going to the ABH Norala Collection palette, Volume 3. And then I'm going to be using B5, which is going to be right here with the same brush. Dab, dab, dab. And go right over that in my crease. Because the Ctrl album honestly gives me a very such earthy tone vibes and like just keep it natural and fun. And that's what I'm really going for right now with this. Like, already I'm liking how like neutral this is going though, because you know I like a cool neutral color. And from the same palette, I'm then going to jump down to C3 right here. Dab, dab, dab. And just put that in the same spot. The goal, honestly, right now is just to get it a little darker as I go. Also, this is one of my favorite palettes. This one, and there's another one. Like, out of all my looks, I'm probably going to be using this one or my other favorite. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen my other favorite too around. I used it for my Soft Glam tutorial, the Amarizi palette. I love it. And then, honestly, I do get like a bit of a green vibe from it. So, I'm going to use E1, but I'm not going to use a lot. So, what I'm going to do is go with a different brush. Dab, dab, dab. It's Sonia, one of the Target brand brushes, Sonia Kosh. And this is a blending crease brush. Dabbing in E3. Dab, 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 dab. And then just right in this corner. And I already like how it's turning out. Like, I like how blendable it is. It's easy to blend with other palettes too. Like, this would be the main palette I would use, then I would have like little side palettes. And I'm keeping this color really just in my crease itself, like in this little corner, because I want like a nice smooth gradient. But out of all the songs on the Ctrl album, I would say 20 something is my top favorite. Then there's Prom. And yeah, I think those are like my top favorites. Every other song is still a bop. Love Galore when it first came out was a bop. I liked it. But now I just feel like it's played out. I mean, I still listen to it and like it, but if someone's like, oh, my favorite song from Ctrl's album is Love Galore, I'm like, okay. Alright. If you like it, I love it. Hey. I'm still working with this one because like I wanted to give you like a really dark forest green. And the more I blend it in with these browns is giving me that. And still just keeping it on the crease in the corner. Next though, I am going to go back to the Robin Hood collection and go with this Merry Men color right here. It's like a darker green of what I just put on. Dab, 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 because this one does have fallout. And just go in that same spot. And just add a little bit more on the hood of your lid, English. And just boom, look how this is coming out so far. Y'all, I'm over here doing the thing. Like, it's so freaking pretty. And then, once I get that in there how I want it, I'm going to go back and hit it with Forest from this same palette. And then just, again, focus on the corners. Because since I'm adding this dark color, I just want a nice little smoky look as you go across the lid. I don't really mind like getting it here because I do plan on wiping it off. But so far I'm actually really happy with this turnout. I think it's so pretty. Especially for like if you're a very neutral person like me. Like when it comes to colors on your face, yeah. Next, gonna go back with my Norvina palette. Struggle to open this because your boy ain't got nails no more. And then go with this E2 right in the bottom and just go right on the lid. You know, I thought this would be like a darker brown, and I'm actually really wrong. It's like a brown, but just not as dark as I wanted it to be. So I think I'm gonna go back with my my Robin Hood palette, and just touch up this green there. Cause now I just feel like I lost all that green, and I didn't like that. You know, doing what you gotta do, blend it out, make it work. Now I'm going back with Merry Men and like adding it to the rest of my lid. And just blending it with Forest again. And with my big diffuser brush, I'm just gonna blend out the edges and the corner over here. And then once I'm done with that, blend up over here some more. On camera, it looks like such a mess. I promise I'm gonna clean it up. And then, you know, my third palette that's finally being brought out is gonna be the See You Later palette by Violet Voss. And I'm gonna go in with Tropical Storm right here. It's one of her shimmers. And then just go right in the inside of it. It's like a little dark orange. It's subtle. It's very subtle. And then next to that is Sail, and that's the next one I'm going to add. It's just like a darker version of Tropical Storm. And then just like really pat that in there. This one's just messy, I'm not gonna lie. Gonna pat it in there, make it work, and then I'm gonna grab my diffuser brush and just blend out this excess that got everywhere. And just go back with Sail. And then just blend it out on the lid with the Forest. No, with Married Men. But you know, who wants to deal with married men? Not I. It's not for me at all. Oh my god. And then back with the Norvina palette, I'm going with the D4 shimmer to go over Sail and Tropical Storm. It's like out of all three of those like browns, oranges, it's the darkest one, and I really like that because that way once I start blending it out with everything else, I won't have to worry about like losing the color. Your dandy diffuser brush and just blend that out right there. We're going very subtle with this look, remember that. Because, you know, that's earthy subtle, because that's what Miss SZA gave us. And we're going to work with it. Yeah, I really like this. I'm going to go work on my other. Just kidding, I haven't done the other side yet, but I did change it up. Because, you know, people do that. So with my lid, I went with Robin Hood, which is the shimmer green in here, and I just patted it in. And then with my corner, I covered up with Maid Marian, and then just boom, 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 and then I blended the two together, and it gave me this nice, cute, gold green look, and I just, y'all, just look at it. It's so pretty. So now I'm for real gonna, you know, go do the other side. I'm gonna be right back with y'all.
2 hours later.
Alrighty, I'm back. So I did this other side. I really like how it came out instead of just, you know, using the Violet Vase palette. Yikes. It just seems more cleaner. It just seems more nicer, more easily blended. It's just so pretty. And I already did clean out my under eyes and like cut it with my makeup wipe. So now, the album cover does give me a very much like glowy, dewy face. So I'm going to go in with my Born This Way foundation, which is a medium to full coverage foundation, and just, you know, make it freaking work. Like, 2 pumps should be good. And then just blend this bad boy into your face. I already do have like a small layer of foundation on from my powder. Because I did my brows already to get them out the way. And now I just want to do my face and show you guys how I'm going to plan on doing my face. With just basing off the control. It's also funny because like, I know that in my last video, I was talking about using tape on my eyelids. And I forgot all about the trick until after I was finished. And I was about to say, wow. I was like, wow. I could have avoided such a mess. But no, it's okay. We're here. It doesn't matter. It's gonna get done. And we're gonna make it look good. And that's what matters. I'm gonna add one more pump, but like a small pump. Like that much. Because I do want to get under my eyes. But I don't want to like get crazy with it. Because I don't want to put too much there and then like it just starts to build up and like it's not a cute look. It's really not. And I just want it to look more cohesive with my face. Once that's done blended out, and once I'm done, I feel content with blending with how everything else on my face blended out. I'm not going to set it yet. Instead, I'm going to set with like my translucent powder, and I will be using the Laura Mercier one for my whole entire face. And I don't want to use a lot though, like I'm going to use like what's left in here. A little dab, just a little bit. And then, that's a lot, jeez. And just a little bit. Oh, my eyeball. I'm freaking dumb. Alright, now that that's done, I am then going to bronze my face. It's like seems like a subtle bronze, so I'm going to use this Wonder Reality Trip for Two. It's a blush and bronzer palette. And, you know, I'm going to go with my handy dandy. This is technically a blush brush, because I don't follow rules. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, dab, dab. And then just lightly, oh. I don't like how like strong this palette seems. Not strong, but like pigmented. So like I feel like I have to be very lightly. We are trailing on very thin waters. Like in this corner eye, there's a lot already. So I'm gonna like try to blend that out and make it all look, you know, cohesive. Because I'm not trying to hide my face and then my forehead. No, it's one thing. And then once I'm done like blending that out, bring it down to here. I do want to keep it very subtle, because like the look isn't really, it's not about the face. It's about the like, I'm dumb. It is about the face. But it's just, I don't know. I just want to keep it very subtle. I don't want it too harsh. Like I want to say it's like a soft glam look, but it's very much leaning to it. And that's okay. And then on my nose, just a dab, nothing too crazy. Usually I use my other brush, but with what I'm going for today, I think this brush should work just fine. Yeah, I don't know if you see it, but I have a very unexpected guest right there on my nose. And I haven't been able to get rid of it, and it's been bothering the living crap out of me. But it's okay, because we will make it work later. And it's just going to disappear. And it's going to be like, girl, I was worried for nothing. For freaking nothing. Next, I'm going to, you know, bake my face with the Fenty Beauty's Pro Filter powder. This very, very thin powder, so I'm not going to use a lot, because like a little can go a long way. Like a long way. Just dab. That's all I'm using for this. And just go under here. And then on the other side, the same thing. Because again, I don't want to use a lot. And then my nose is a different story though. Nose, get that right. By unexpected friend, you know, it's going to be difficult. It's going to pop out. And then underneath, everything down here. Oh. I still do just, I have been doing this one a little differently. Like I just want my underbone, cheekbones underneath it to see more lifted. So I have been lifting my reverse contour up. And just, and so once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and put on my lashes while I let this sit on my face. You already see me act a mess with those lashes before. We're not going to do the skin. I'm going to be right back. Pretty little bird, you hit the window a few times. That's another bot. I hate the fact that it's so short. Like, I really like that song from the album. And then, like, I over here got this little bitty snip of it. And I was like, this is ghetto. I was set up. Oh, now I'm just dusting everything off my face. Now I don't like how like dusty I feel right now. So I'm gonna do a quick spritz of my setting spray, and I'm going to be using the I had to find it, the Milk Hydro setting spray, because I used the primer and I've noticed that those two together are like the best thing ever. And just do a quick boom, 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 boom. In hindsight, I actually should have got the big size because I've only had this for less than a month, and yeah. And like, I'm the type of person to honestly, like, I want my face drenched. Because like, I want to feel hydrated. I don't like feeling dusty at all. Like, at all. So next, I'm going to do my lips while my face dries. And I'm going to be using the NARS Lip Power Matte. I can't read. Please hold.
I am confusion.
Okay, let's try this again. The NARS Power Matte Lip Pigment in Slow Ride. And it's like this nice little brown. And we just gonna... I will admit though, this kind of messy. It does get on your teeth. So you just gotta do all of that. And then, gonna hit... This is actually really messy. Like, really messy. My big brother had left like at 5:30 whatever in the morning whatever, and this dude left whatever around 8, and then I had the other dude. Now that I have received his blessings, I had him up. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up, like, cause I feel like it got everywhere. That's the one thing I don't like about this lip. I don't like the applicator, honestly. The applicator makes it so difficult to apply. And I don't get how people are so easy, like, can do it so easily. But other than that, it's actually a really nice lipstick. And it's just, how am I going to do the top? Oh, why is this always a struggle? Clean that. And then, boom, there we go. Fix that up. Gonna just, in these areas. See? Already on my teeth. Oh my god. Alright. Okay. I think, nope. My teeth are still like a mess. While I'm struggling to fix my teeth, I'm gonna hit the blush in here called the Kari. And then it's like a very like, I feel like this is gonna be intense. Because it's coming on the blush intense. And just give you a small, little smile. Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's very pinkish though, and I wasn't expecting that. Because it looks darker here than what it comes up on the face. Dab, 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 because I still don't want a lot. I think this is a contour brush. This is a contour brush. You know, I told you I don't listen. Do not listen at all. Boop, 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 boop. I'm going to add some up here. But like lightly. Boom. And then, now that that's done, I'm about to try something a little different. So with the same color from the eyeshadow palette, Robin Hood, I'm going to use that as the highlight for this look. So using a base eyeshadow brush from Real Techniques, gonna dab into that, pat it, and then just hit my nose, oh so lightly. And like it's gonna come up fairly intense. I'm not gonna hold. I'm not even gonna hold you, but that's okay. Gonna put that right on the bridge, and then just dab, 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 dab on my cheekbones, on my cheekbones. And then this is where it's gonna either go really good or really bad. Because the next thing I'm gonna do, excuse me y'all, is grab this foundation brush from my boxing charm set and just blend it out. Blending it out, making it work. Like, I'm not mad at how it's coming out though, because I wanted to try something different. It's blending out really good though. I'm to be honest, I'm surprised. Like, as I was putting it on, I was like, oh, I'm scared. This seems problematic. And yeah, I think I'm pretty much done. I'm gonna hit my face with a quick little spritz, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, so this is the final look, you guys. This is how everything turned out. I'm not mad at it. I'm actually a very big fan of the eyeshadow and how it turned out. In hindsight though, I feel like it worked really good with just these two palettes. And yeah, like, I feel like if I went to go out, I would wear this eyeshadow look again. I was a bit skeptical about like using the eyeshadow as a little highlight, and as I went through with it, it didn't turn out that bad. It turned out a lot better than I was expecting. Except for the nose part, like, I should have just kept it simple and used a regular highlighter. But other than that, it looks fine. And for this Trip for Two by Wonder Beauty, I'm not a fan of it. I feel like the blush is too bright for me, and then the bronzer is just too dark for me. Like, just a simple tab on this side of my face, and there was so much, and I was like, I don't want that. Like, I want to keep it cute and subtle. But other than that, I do like how it turned out. I feel like I really did capture the album and how I felt like it came out. And yeah, let me know what you guys think below. Talk to me, tell me what you like. And while you do that, gonna leave this out.